And a major cross-country storm is on the move, threatening parts of the South that are still recovering from the deadly tornado outbreak. Phil Lipoff is in Rolling Fork, Mississippi, with more on that. Phil, what's it like there right now?
Well, it's sort of controlled chaos at this point. The streets are lined with debris, like the debris you see behind me. But people are still picking through what's left. And as the sun comes up today, they see another day of devastation and disbelief. And Diane, when I say disbelief, I mean disbelief in how powerful this storm was. Take a look at this. This is an 18-wheeler. Okay, and I looked it up. The average 18-wheeler weighs about 30,000 pounds. That is 10 times what your car weighs, and this thing was just tossed around like it weighed nothing. And take a look underneath it, and we're not underneath the truck, okay? So I just want to let you know that. But look at those tires. That's another 18-wheeler, and you can really see when you look up here how they're wedged against each other. This was the power of this tornado, and look at the edge there. That is a 2x4 stuck through the metal side of the trailer. That's how fast the winds were moving. This is the kind of devastation we are seeing all around this area of Rolling Fork. But I chose this area to show you because this is really a vivid description of how powerful this tornado was.
So, Phil, how are they working to rebuild now? It looks like just a huge undertaking based on all the debris we're seeing there.
Well, Diane, some people are going to be building from nothing. I mean, homes were lifted up off foundations, torn apart, and are, half a mile away. So the thing about this area is it's a town of under 2,000 people, right? And some of the people here didn't have insurance. So rebuilding for them, that's a whole different issue. And in this county, 35% of the people who live in this county that Rolling Fork sits in are at the poverty level. 35%. That is almost 3 times what the national rate of poverty is. So for these folks, a lot of them are staying with family and friends. Others are in temporary shelters, but it's not months we're talking about. This is going to be years for a lot of people here because these towns, Diane, are generational towns. Like homes are passed from one family to another, and at the end of the day, not a lot of these homes are left standing.
Phil, now there's a new storm heading in, so how are people preparing for that?
Well, think about how terrifying that prospect must be to the folks here. They've already been through a couple of rounds. This tornado that was an EF4 that did this kind of damage, they're still sort of, traumatized from that storm. And now, this new storm you're talking about, how do you prepare? Well, a lot of folks, as I said, moved to family and friends' homes. Others are in temporary shelters. The closest one is about 15 miles from here, I think, 10 to 15 miles from here. But they're going to watch the forecast like you and I are, and Ginger's going to continue to give us the forecast. Rob Marciano, our team of meteorologists. And then as it gets closer, they're going to have to figure out, stay, do I go? That's what the choice is always when you have tornadoes. And, unfortunately, Rolling Fork here in Mississippi, 21 people dead in this area alone.
Wow. Phil Lipoff in Rolling Fork, Mississippi, thank you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.